And it's time to go. Welcome, welcome. There we go. We're live. Welcome, Disneyland fans. It's the Disneyland man here. Today, we're talking about what the title of the video is that you probably saw. Who are some great Disneyland vloggers and YouTubers? Well, YouTubers. Let's just face it, I'm just sticking to YouTubers. I am not I'm not a person who goes and reads, blogs very much. If it's not on YouTube, I generally ain't watching it. Though I guess some people Anyway, welcome. We're going to talk about like 4 or 5 channels that I watch. These are people that I enjoy. I know there's lots of other ones out there, and I'd really like to hear your recommendations. If there's someone that you think I'm missing, leave a comment down below with their channel name so I can go check it out. Just a heads up though, generally I like Disneyland specifically. Don't ask me why. I've only been to Disney World once when I was a little kid, so I feel like I don't know that park very well, so I don't like to watch YouTubers who are almost like mostly Disney World, just because I don't have like a frame of reference, and I don't think I'll be getting there in a long time, and et cetera, blah, blah, blah. So Disneyland primary is their focus. And it's primarily their focus. There's lots of interesting YouTubers out there who go to Disneyland a lot, but they also do a whole bunch of other stuff, other parks, other attractions, roadside attractions, weird oddities, travel stuff. Yeah. Anyway, and then there's like the channels that are, top 10 lists, which I find interesting, but not, I don't know, there's like not a connection between them and me. It's like, anyway, I'm getting distracted. Let's begin, shall we? Yes, Neil, let's totally begin. That's what I want to do. Okay, I heard you, I hear you. Let's begin. First one up. This is in no particular order, people. So and these are like smaller channels. Well, some of them are smaller channels. Some of them are over 100K subscribers. Adventures in Design. Lovely man. Brickerino. Sorry. He loves his Disneyland. He goes to the park. He makes a lot of videos live from the park. Love it. He's a very, it's a smart guy. He usually likes to break down. He also does little news reports, breaks down, news releases from Disneyland, deciphers what they're really saying. I think a lot of us who are Disney fans, why am I wearing my headset? A lot of us who are Disney fans, I think we have a pure, naive heart in a sense. That what Disney says is, and then we like just cover it with chocolate and sugar, and then we imagine what they're really saying. I think Bricky's a little bit more realistic, and he can decipher some of the newspeak, double talk, phraseology that companies use, and it's like, I don't think they're saying what we think they're saying. So anyway. But let's just go and I'll just play a little bit of it. What happened here? Curiouser. Can we see it? Yep, there he is. See, that's Bricky right there. I'm a little jealous that his facial hair has remained like colorful. Interesting. People who are redheads, they tend to go gray slower. So, point to you, Bricky. But I don't care. Anyway, he does stuff like this. He likes to go to the park and talk about stuff. I think he's even doing a live stream tonight. So if you're watching me instead of him, thank you very much. Anyway, yeah, that's Bricky. He's a very passionate guy. Like his videos. Very informative. I highly recommend that you guys check him out. Let me just go and pause this now. Okay. There we go. Now I shut that off. Now, our next YouTuber. You're wondering, who is it? Oh, let me just, before I forget, Adventures in Design, about 11,500 subscribers. So, good job, man. Like, it takes a lot of work to get that. And I think, from what I understand, I think he's close to making a living off of that. Like, he's got a 1313 club. He's got supporters. He probably does other things as well on the side. But I think, there are people who know their stuff and can make a living off of YouTube with smaller amounts than other people who maybe just rely on YouTube revenue alone and need a larger thing. I get the feeling like if he's not full-time yet, he will be very soon. But anyway, so next, Fresh Baked. I think everyone knows Fresh Baked. I'm just like, while we're chatting here, I want to find a video of Fresh Baked, but he's just talking. He's doing a live stream right now. He's got 148,000 subscribers. So very impressive. He's one of the, how would you even say this? Bigger, smaller YouTube channels? I don't know how you'd say it. Because there's like the really big ones that have, 3, 4, 500,000 subscribers. He doesn't, I think he still even has a job on the side. But he's also a Disneyland focused blogger. He lives in the area. He and his wife, David and his wife. I never remember names very well. So I apologize for not remembering. But they go to the park a lot, like weekly. And they do live streams from the park. They walk around. They meet up with I think they've all met. A lot of these YouTubers have met up and they hang out and they share, oh, this is the new meal. Isn't this lovely? This is a new ride. Here's some changes that are coming. So good for information, good for in the park stuff. They do some food stuff, like the meals and go around. So yeah, I really enjoy them. They've got a lot of stuff going on, and they're regular. I mean, not brand regular, but Disney regular. They post quite a few times during the week, which is nice. And for people like me who are far away, to be able to see a video and see live in the park, bella, it's so good. So good. Let me just see if we can call up his video. Yep, there he is. Let's just hit play. And so, yes, this handsome man, David, Fresh Baked. He is right now going through, this is one of his more recent videos. He's looking at magic keys, because today or yesterday was the first day of the new program. And you could take old stuff you had, old tickets, use them, and then after you redeem them and get in the park, you can leave the park and apply that to the new program. I think he was talking about that and going to try that as well online, because you could do it at the park, much easier. But Fresh Baked, being the lovely people they are, lovely man he is, he wanted to sort of take everyone through the process on his phone and showing how he's done it. Anyway, he's very, very interesting, knows his stuff. Yeah, I just like listening to him. He seems like a good guy. Bricky, well, I mean, they all seem like really nice people, but like Bricky seems like he would be someone I go to for information, but I find him intimidating, if that makes sense. I'm intimidated easily. I'm not an alpha dog. in the slightest. Probably not even beta. But anyway, long story short, um, I think, yeah, David, I get the feeling that David, he would not, he and I could sit down for a meal and talk Disney. He'd be very polite and would let me talk, and probably, and wouldn't like, he wouldn't overpower me. But I get the feeling like, I don't know, maybe I'm not his cup of tea, or like I get the feeling like Bricky's wouldn't like, he would not call me up and say, "Hey Neil, let's hang out." And maybe David would once in a while. He would, if he would call me up maybe once every couple months, if we were acquaintances, that is. Say, "Hey, let's go catch a meal at Disneyland." And I'd be like, "That's awesome, let's do it." I'm trying to like place where I imagine, because it's YouTube. We have like these imaginary relationships with people that we don't actually have relationships with. So yeah, Bricky, arm's distance. I respect the guy. He seems very nice, but I don't think he'd call me up to hang out. Fresh Bake, David, I get that. I would hope, I think that maybe he would call me up once every couple months. Yeah, let's have dinner. It's like, "Oh, thank you. That's very lovely of you. Thank you." So anyway, we don't need to keep watching his videos. You see his stuff. It's awesome. He's a very lovely, lovely man. Who's next? Why, I do believe it's Offhand Disney. This guy is lovely. Let me just, sorry. I got to find Offhand Disney now. Offhand Disney. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Very lovely guy. I use lovely a lot, don't I? I'm sorry. Anywho, I want to find one of his more recent videos so that we can we can talk about it. He's got 263,000. So my goodness. Sweet Mary, Mother of God. That's a lot more than I thought. So good job. Anyway, Offhand Disney. He does a lot of kind of theories. I don't want to say behind the history videos. Talks about, he loves his haunted mansion. Oh my goodness, does he love his haunted mansion? Which is fair because haunted mansion's like an amazing attraction. It's like the best ride ever. Well, Splash Mountain's pretty good too. So is Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, it's one of the best rides in my top 3, I would say. And he loves it. He likes to talk about the history. Who knows? Hey, man, why? See, this is embarrassing again because I keep forgetting names. And now I'm like, how do I, Dallin? I want to say Dallin. But anyway, maybe Dallin has watched my Haunted Mansion video with the upgraded Odyssey and I talk about the ride a little bit. He knows a lot more than I do. But he is like funny. He does like some nice editing, just like nothing complicated, like nothing jarring, but he has fun with his videos. And I get I don't think he's a native. I don't stalk these people, Pete. So just so you know. I don't think he lives in California, but I think he lives close. So he can travel a few times a year maybe. But so he kind of like, I guess, is doing what I'm doing in that he talks from his, well, I'm not at my house, I'm at my work. But he can't go and do live streams from the park. So anyway, he's got a lot more subscribers than I thought, which is awesome and intimidating. Now I feel bad for recommending him because probably everybody knows him. Offhand Disney. Watch him. Let's go and what? There we go. I just got to get to the video. There he is. And what is he talking about? It is the Haunted Mansion because that's his favorite attraction. He likes to talk about it every third video or so, which is fine because I love the ride myself. But as you can see, I mean, like he is I'm trying to describe this out. Like, yeah, archival footage. He likes to use archival footage from the attraction. Then point of view stuff, like that he's filming. Because he doesn't really go around the park, with the camera and, hey, everybody, I'm here in the park. He doesn't really do that. It seems like when he does go to the park, I think he just films a whole bunch of footage that he can use later. So, Dallin, good job, man. Good job on your success, too. I'm kind of, for some reason, I'm surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised. I shouldn't be surprised. Your videos are enjoyable. I really like watching them. So, anyway, yeah, see, as you can see, like, I think this is live footage that he shot, but you don't see his face. He does it very rarely. He does do, like, when he's at home, he acts out a little bit. I think there's some theater there. There's one theater guy to another. I think he's got some theater background or at least maybe he dreamed of being in theater. And that dream went unfulfilled. I don't know. But we're not going to judge him. No siree, Bob. Oh, killed by. I'm going to have to watch. I haven't watched this video yet. I'm going to have to watch this later. Sweet Mary. That looks interesting. Does he seriously go through every single ghost in the mansion and who they're killed by? Man, you should go watch his videos on Jean Lafitte. He kind of links Tom Sawyer's Island, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion. They all share history together. Watch it. Yeah, great guy. So check him out. Next up, Paul's Theme Park Adventures. Paul, my man. Let me just check him out again. I got to call up a video for him. Paul's Theme Park Adventures. Using my magic key for the first time at Disney California Adventure. Okay. There he is. There's the lovely Paul. Let me just hit play while we talk. He has got 6.6 thousand subscribers. Whoa, what happened there? Sorry, I scrolled down and forgot to scroll back. So anyway, this lovely man, he is, I think, similar to the ilk of Bricky from Adventures in Design and David in Fresh Baked. Lots of stuff live from the park. Well, not so much. Well, yeah, he does live streaming. Maybe not as much as those two, but still a fair amount. He likes to go to the park as well, live, and shoot videos of him in the park of new things. Today he's talking about the Magic Key. It's the first day that he got his program, or his Magic Key thing. And it was really cool. He in this video here, that if you checked, it's one of his new ones. You probably saw the title in the thing when I scroll down. They had some setups around the park, including one by the castle where they would take your picture if you were a Magic Key holder, and you'd stand like, oh, there's someone, pretend there's someone down in this little area. So he, do that, and then you get the picture sent to your phone, and there, in this case, it's the white rabbit holding a little document saying key holder, and he's interacting with it, and it's like, that's freaking awesome. I wish I was a Magic Key holder. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should have like a fundraising drive. Maybe. It'd be kind of cool to raise money to buy a Magic Key for someone who is not going to be able to go except for once every couple of years. So, worthwhile cause? I think yes, but maybe that's something when I have like 1,000 subscribers. Then I'll start thinking about trying to see, hey, can everyone chip in $1? $1 to help me get an annual pass, like a Magic Key pass that I won't get to use very often, but I'll still have. That'd be pretty awesome. Anyway, Paul, this is Paul. Paul's Theme Park Adventure. He's still mostly Disney, though he does go to other parks. Oh, and there's an ad that popped up there. Paul, I like. You know what? I sense a kindred spirit with Paul. I think he's Yeah, he's like just an level-headed kind of steady guy. See, I feel like Paul is someone that maybe we'd hang out like in the park once a week or something with. This is in my head. All these friendships, guys, are in my head. So don't worry. I'm not going to be stalking any of you if you see this video. Yeah. I just think that, yeah. I think Paul and I would have a lot to talk about with Disney, and he would just let me blah, 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 and blab on and not like tell me to shut up, which is always nice in a friendship. So anyway, check Paul out. I think he needs to get, well, obviously a lot more subscribers because he does a lot of work to provide these videos, and I really appreciate it. So check him out. Subscribe to all of them, but subscribe to him because I think he's the one that I think I watch most. Maybe it's because he's also a smaller streamer. So the other guys on YouTube, even Berkey he's got lots of followers. Sometimes it feels like when you put a comment in, it can get lost in the shuffle because there's a lot of people commenting on his stuff too. Like he can't watch it all. He's responded to some of my comments that he sees, so he's not like. But yeah, the bigger channels, the more comments, and of course, when you get to like Fresh Bake, I imagine you try to type in a comment and it's like it's off the screen in a microsecond, and he probably doesn't have a chance to see anything except for the super chats. So anyway, check out Paul. He's good people. So. Let me just turn on that video. I think I know who's coming up next, so let me do it. Now, next up is a channel that just recently passed 100,000 subscribers. And they started not that long ago. So, I feel like it's a couple years ago. So anyway, let's move forward to the next one. Provost Park Pass. Woo! I think I've been watching them, not from the beginning, but I seem to recall, being there for the announcement that they're going to go do this thing full time, which is impressive. That they had a thing for 10,000 subscribers and they're at 100,000 now. They also do things live from the park. Would you like to see their video? Yes, Neil, we totally would like to see their video. Well then, you shall. See, there he is. There's Chris and his wife, Amanda. Well, his wife, Amanda's not in this particular one, maybe, but. Boom. Chris, Provost Park Pass, his wife, Amanda. They go to, the Disneyland. They do videos there a lot. They do some giveaways. They do a lot of secrets revealed videos. They pick a ride. Hey, we're going to talk about the secrets revealed of Haunted Mansion or secrets revealed of this. And they do lists as well, like top 10 bathrooms in Disneyland, top 5 water fountains, top 7.5 garbage cans. He's also a comedian. He likes is he officially a comedian? I don't think he's officially a comedian. But he's a very fun-loving, pun-loving guy. So he's always fun to watch. He has lots of energy. Sweet Mary, he has lots of energy. And, yeah, man, I envy that. I don't know how old he is. I feel like maybe we're close to the same age. I want to imagine that he's older than me, but that's probably not the case. Who knows? Long story short, lovely, lovely guy. His wife is lovely, and they do a great job. And they have a whole team. I mean, maybe all these YouTubers have teams. I don't know, but it seems like, they've got some friends who do the editing and the graphic design. And so every once in a while they'll pop up in the videos too. And I kind of am jealous of that, to have a whole team around you, whereas I'm just sitting here at my desk making video or graphics from Canva. So anyway, so these are these are the 5. And you can see it's from the park, which is lovely. They do some live stuff, but not as much. Usually those are giveaways or like important announcements. But yeah, they're mostly pre-planned, not just like, hey, I'm going to go to the park and walk around and watch me walk around the park and point out things. This is like, they're very specific about a ride, about an attraction, about something new in the park, a new program. Yeah, it's fun watching them. They had like an interesting adventure. I was watching their channel since a couple of years. When the COVID hit, they had a whole plan going. They were about to leave on a around the world trip to all the Disneyland or Disney parks. So, Disneyland, Disney World, Tokyo Disney, Hong Kong Disney, Shanghai Disney, all of them. And they got to, I want to say Disney World. I can't remember. They were on a Disney cruise too. Like they were going to do it all. And I think that's when COVID, the first wave happened and everything got shut down and travel got shut down and their whole planned series got scrapped. I'm not sure if it's in the works. I hope so, because I really like their videos. So I hope that you guys, do that. And I think that is it. That's all I have for YouTubers. Let me just go back and double check. Did I put another picture in? No, I did not. That is all I have for YouTubers. I mean, I could throw in, let me see, podcasts. I never even thought about this, and maybe I'll do another video on this. But if you know of a YouTuber that you would like to include, throw it down in the comments below to tell me like, hey, check it. Preferably, yeah, like I've already told you about Disneyland, but I'm actually thinking people who have like less than 50,000 subscribers would be preferred. I would like to know those. I mean, I've seen the other ones, the Daily Woo, Tim Tracker, Best Life and Beyond. I've watched those, and yeah, I mean, Best Life and Beyond is good. They're like mostly Disneyland too, but they also do. I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe it's just I have too many Disney YouTubers that I watch, and the thought of adding another one would just mean I just watch videos all day because I'm running out of time. So, but there is some podcasts. I just want to share. The first one that I liked is The Old Mouse Magic by Jim Christian. So The Old Mouse Magic, I think that's a relatively new one. He likes to interview people who've worked at Disney, which is interesting. Like it's nothing earth-shattering, but it's always nice to have to listen to former employees, like whether it's a cruise ship or someone who was a friend of Mickey's, or behind the scenes in this thing, and there's been some interesting stories that have come out, which links to one of my other Disney ones, which is The Sweep Spot. And that's a podcast that's been going for hundreds of episodes. It's like over 300 now. There are 2 former custodial cast members, and so they worked there for a long time, and they know a lot of people apparently, including like some historians and some Imagineers and other cast members. So they've brought in a lot of, and the storytellers are fascinating. And what I've pieced together from both podcasts, just listening to it, is just some interesting stuff. Like, did you know that Pirates of the Caribbean is a very, I guess, preferred ride for people to go on and do the nasty? Because it's not too fast, other than a couple things at the beginning. It's fairly slow and steady, and dark. So people like to go on that ride and make sweet, sweet pirate love. However, they often forget or are unaware that ride has cameras everywhere, like infrared cameras. So even though it's dark and your camera that you're going around isn't picking up anything, their camera is, and they see everything. So if you are in that ride in particular, but any Disney ride, and you see, the ride cart, the Doom buggy, whatever, pull up, and cast members start clapping and like nodding at the couple that gets off, that is a tradition, I guess. That's what the cast like to do, to congratulate people who have had sex on a Disneyland ride. So anyway, it's just, it's interesting to watch or to listen to podcasts while you're driving. When you can't watch YouTube videos, but you still want your Disney fix, it's always nice to have a podcast to plug in. So anyway, that's the video, people. I talked about my favorite, who I think are some really great Disney YouTubers. I'd like you guys to leave the names of others down below so I can check them out. Who knows? Maybe they'll bump someone off the list of videos that I watch. And also leave some names of podcasts, because I would like that as well. So, cheerio. I love you all. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching the video. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys next week. Still haven't watched the Littlest Outlaw, the next Disney and my Disney live action film. It's hard to get a copy. I'm working on it. And so hopefully that'll come along. I'm not sure there's really any of you guys who are waiting with bated breath, but I hope that is the case. So I will talk to you guys later. Meow. Mwah. Not meow. That was a cat sound. I don't know. I'm going to just stop talking now. Bye.